YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Reggie with the light, where I come to give you inspiration, motivation, encouragement, empowerment, and a whole bunch of life. Today, we're out here in nature so y'all can see how beautiful it is. And today's episode is going to be about not taking it personal, right? A lot of times in life, we take a lot of things that happen to us in our past very personal. A lot of times in life, things happen to us in our past and we take it personal. And when we do that, we build up a wall and we become resentful, we become hateful, we become bitter. And whenever we send that energy out into the atmosphere, that's the same energy that comes back to us. So whenever, things happen to us, like we have people that lie to us all the time. See, what happens is when you become bitter about that and you take it personal and you send that energy out into the universe, people that lie to you all the time is going to continue to come to your life. So you have to find a way to not take it personal and let it go. Things like racism, things like hate, things like jealousy, envy, betrayal, favoritism, rejection, bad parents, failures, lies, people who talk behind your back, your friends who don't support you, right? Don't take those things personal. You got to understand, especially with racism, right? Racism is a learned behavior, right? Their parents taught them how to be racist, and their parents' parents taught their parents how to be racist. It's not that they don't like you, it's just that they don't know you. And a lot of times when we don't understand things or we don't know things, we tend to hate it because we don't understand it. We don't have any education about it, So for you to take it personal, that means that you're becoming the same person you're becoming the same thing that you don't like, right? So when you take things personal, you become angry, you become bitter, and you become hateful. So you end up doing the same thing that person done to you. The same thing that you hate, you end up becoming. So you can't take it personal, right? So, jealousy. When people are jealous of you, that means that they want to be like you. They like you. They like what you're doing, right? They wish they could be you. They wish they could do the things that you do. They wish they could be as brave as you are. They wish they can start that business that you started. They wish that they could start that YouTube channel that you started. And the fact is they can't, but they don't believe in themselves, right? So, but don't take it personal, right? Because when you take it personal, like I said, you end up becoming just like them. You end up becoming the thing that you hate the most. And you don't want to do that, right? You don't want to be bitter. Nobody wants to be bitter. Who wants to walk around being bitter over something that happened to them 10 years ago? Let it go, right? Betrayal. You know what I'm saying? When people betray you, don't take it personal, right? Learn from it. Learn about those characteristics so you don't involve yourself with those type of individuals anymore. Remove yourself from those individuals. Remove yourself from those group of individuals, right? I know in high school and in grade school, it's all about your peers, right? And sometimes you're in a peer group and your peer group makes fun of you. They pick at you and things like that. Those are not real friends. Those are not true friends. Remove yourself from that energy. Remove yourself from those group of individuals, because deep down inside, if they're hurting your feelings, you're gonna become bitter and you're gonna do passive aggressive things, and it's gonna eat at you. It's gonna eat at your self-esteem. It's gonna eat at your self-worth. So you don't want to be around people that make you feel that way, right? Remove yourself from that environment. Remove yourself from those individuals. Remove yourself from those people, right? But don't take it personal. Don't carry on that hate. Don't carry on that envy. Don't carry on that bitterness, right? Because that means, you're catching. It's like it's a catch-22, right? Don't worry about revenge. let the universe do what it has to do. The universe, God, the Most High, the creator of all things, whatever is your God, let that, when they say vengeance is the Lord, let karma come back on them, right? Don't spend your time trying to figure out ways to do wrong to somebody who did wrong to you. Just remove yourself, remove your energy from them, and trust me, karma will catch up to them, right? Rejection. Don't worry about rejection, right? Don't take it personal, and rejection comes in all forms, right? You might try to holler at a girl, or if you a girl, you might try to holler at a guy, and they reject you. All right, fine, cool. Don't take it personal. Don't try to, put some black magic or a voodoo doll and, get your revenge. Because at the end of the day, everybody has the right to like who they like. Everybody has their type. You might not be their type, and that's cool. That's fine. Keep it moving. Give your love to people who give you their love back. Give your love to people who want your love, and who's gonna care for you, who's gonna give you their love back, who's going to, pretty much give the same energy that you give them, right? Your friends who, don't support your dream, who don't support you, they just want to come around when the good gets good, they just want to come around when you make it. They want to come around when you finally get to that success. No, don't take it personal. But when you become successful, leave them exactly where they was at. What? They didn't support you. So when you finally become the person that you want to become and become successful, leave them exactly where they was at. They didn't try to, support you in any type of way. So that's fine. But don't take it personal. Remove yourself from that. Remove yourself from them. Let them live their life. But don't, have hatred and bitterness in your heart for that individual, right? Because you gotta understand, people are only products of their environment. People only act how they were taught. People only act how they were raised, right? So sometimes it's not even their fault. Sometimes it's the way that they were raised. It's the people that raised them. They didn't teach them any better, So, you never want to take things personal. You always want to be lighthearted. You never want to take things personal to the point where it changes the person who you are, right? You don't never want to have bad things happen to you and now you become a bad person because of that. No, learn from the things that happen to you and let it make you become better. You know what I'm saying? Friends that turn into enemies. They were meant, the Most High, the creator of all things, made sure that you seen their true nature. Made sure that you seen who they were so you can let them go. So you can move on and become the person that you were meant to be. But you don't have to take it personal. You don't have to go out there and try to get revenge, right? That's them. That's their character flaws. That's their character issues. Just because they're not a good person, that doesn't mean that you have to not be a good person, right? Failed relationships, people that lie on you, people that talk behind your back, don't take it personal. Just remove yourself from those individuals or those group of individuals. Learn the characteristics of those individuals. But, when people don't take it personal. Just learn those characteristics so in the future when you see those same signs in the new people that you meet, you can watch out for those signs and you can make sure that you don't fall into that same trap. It's all about learning from your past. Jealousy, envy, betrayal, favoritism. My grandma used to favor my two cousins. And I didn't understand it at the time. But as I got older, I understood it because my two cousins' parents couldn't take care of them the way my parents could. So it wasn't that she was showing favoritism to them. She was just trying to make up for what their parents lacked, right? And But you know, at the time I took it personal, but as I got older, I realized she loved all of us the same, right? So, you know, you can't take things personal, because if you do, it's gonna change who you are. You don't want to walk around being bitter. You don't want to walk around being angry. You don't want to walk around not being who you truly are, not finding your true happiness because you're still stuck on something that happened to you 5, 10, 20 years ago, right? Don't take it personal. Everybody has issues. Everybody go through things. Nobody's perfect. You know, sometimes people are gonna do things to you that they wish that they can take back. You know, they was having a bad day that day. They were going through things in their life that you might not even understood at the time, right? So here you go, you know, being all angry, bitter, and mad, holding a grudge for all these years, and they out here living their life. They out here living their life, and you still holding on to something that happened to you 10, 15 years ago, right? No, it's time for you to live your life. It's time for you to let it go. It's time for you to be happy. You know, let that go. Let that pain go. Let that anger go. Let that bitterness go. Stop taking it personal, people. Life is hard. Life is, you know, everybody is going to go through things in life. You know, life is not always peaches and cream, right? You have to be tough enough to get through these things. And one thing that can help you get through these things is not taking these things personal, all right? But anyway, that's all I wanted to do, is make a quick video about don't take it personal, right? It's your boy Reggie with the light, where I come to give you inspiration, motivation, encouragement, and empowerment. And I appreciate y'all watching another episode of Narrowminded. It's your boy Reggie with the light. I'm out.